All the kids got Hot Wheels. All the kids got Hot
Do you have another rider?
Oh, he's here.
Just Jason. Like I said,
Got Hot Wheels. All the kids got Hot Wheels.
Is that gonna help you?
I'm going bananas, and I feel like my poor little mind is being devoured by piranhas. But I'm going bananas.
John and Grant were both born on August 1st, and they were born about 7 weeks early. Their due date was 9/21, and John was able to come home on August 27th, and Grant came home on September 19th. So we've only had them home for a short time together, and it's really nice. Oh.
I started having some complications about 4 days before they were born, and so I was in the hospital, and my water broke the Tuesday before they were born. They were born on a Friday, so we started kind of hoping that we can keep them in for a little bit longer, like a week and a half longer, but knew that they would probably be coming sooner rather than later.
It was a very good experience for you. It's hard on anybody who's got to have children in the NICU because you go home and you don't bring your children in. So you really want to be in the hospital as much as you can. But everybody there was really wonderful. We learned a lot. One of the main things is we felt like when we did come home, we knew what we were doing, as opposed to just taking them home right away. We said, we have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah,
So
that was helpful.
it was good. And we did a period where John had come home for about a month before Grant did. So it was really hard having one at home and one at the
Having come here
NICU, trying to
every single
figure out how to see both, as much as possible. Grant here had a grade 4 intraventricular hemorrhage. They discovered that a week after he was born, and he ended up having to have surgery. He had a reservoir put into his head, and things have gone really well from it. But it was, as you guys can imagine, a very scary, ordeal for us all. So just all the uncertainty. There's still a lot of uncertainty, but just not knowing if he was going to be okay, not knowing when he might be able to come home. It was pretty difficult, but everybody, like I say, was so good, giving us all the information. We learned so much, and they took very good care of him. Especially when we were there almost 2 months, you develop some relationships, and I know that the nurses do with the kids as well. So it's really nice to be able to come back and see everybody. Everybody there was such a big part of our life for quite a long time. So it was good to get them out here and get them to see everybody else again. And with us it's a little different because we just got out. So we're only a few weeks out of the NICU, really. But, we're really looking forward to the next time. They've got so many cool events and little games. And
When they'll be bigger, and
when they're big enough to go do the slides and the jumpies and everything else, it'll be really neat. So it's a nice event.